Good morning, chaps. My name is Christopher. This morning I'm out with my MMP 15 and I'm shooting AAC upper 300 Blackout. The bullets that we are testing, the projectiles, is the Peregrine Bullets. I call them the Peregrine 300 Blackout. Very unique design, long pedals, and this bullet actually opens up. It folds back in 2 stages to about that size. Extremely efficient bullets. It is a subsonic bullet only, and it's supposed to be launched at about 1,050 foot. They work well down to speeds of about 800 foot, 850 foot. But that gives you over 300 meters, and usually, and remember, that will give you a substantial drop. So when you're talking blackout and when you're talking subsonic, usually you shoot reasonably short distances. So let's say up to 100 meters or so. These bullets are extremely efficient. So when you do bullet development or cartridge development for your rifle, remember that when you do sonic development for your 308 or your 270 or your 300 Win mag, you start out reasonably slow because you want to contain pressures, and then you work up the load to a reasonable speed, and obviously where the grouping is good and the bullet energy is sufficient. But when you do subsonic, you do it exactly the opposite, because you don't want a bullet get stuck in the barrel. So you don't start with low speeds or low anticipated speeds. You start that little higher and you actually work the speed, the low down to the speed where you require. Remember, when you get a bullet stuck in the barrel, don't try and tap it out. There's plenty of reasons. Take it to someone that can physically drill it out and then remove most of the particles and then give it a good clean. So the way to go is from high to low. So guys, we've had a couple of test rounds just to make sure that the bullets actually clear that barrel. So we start that out at about 1,600 foot. We've already had 1 or 2 at 1,220 around there, and we'll now go further down. But in essence, this is the upper limit for us. This is our starting point to do the development down for the subsonic bullets on these Peregrine projectiles. So guys, 300 Blackout, we're shooting the a genuine AAC 300 Blackout upper on my Smith & Wesson MMP. Beautiful combination. We were shooting the Peregrine Bullets, and if we look at these, at this, what we have here, this is 50 meters. That's 50 meters, and this was 50 meters freehand shooting at exactly the same marker. These bullets, as you can see, unlike these in the AK-47 that was shot at about 600 foot. Those bullets were unstabilized, and they were moving through the air in sideways. But these bullets in the 300 AAC, they seem to stabilize very well. Obviously, and also a custom caliber, a caliber specifically made for the cartridge. But we were shooting at 1,600 foot here and 1,200, as you can see down here. So that is the difference. So we're going to work it down, and we're going to come up with the 1,050 bullet, the ideal bullet that we require for this rifle. Thanks, chaps. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.